Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem Akakadash. Shalom to the elders, Wa'akim Wa'akwaf, and I say Shalom. And this is a sit-down lesson that I wanted to bring out of Proverbs chapter 3, verse 1. And I will say through... And I will say through verse 35. This is Proverbs 3 and verse 1. It says, "My son, forget not my law, write the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahshua, us Israelites. But let thy heart, write your heart is your mind, keep my commandments." Right, so we still got to keep the commandments still to this day. So the law, statutes, and commandments are not done away with. It still stands to this day in the sight of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahshua. Proverbs 3 and verse 2, "For the length of days and long life and peace shall add to thee." Right, so we trust in the ways of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahshua and lean into the ways of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahshua, and we come back into our heritage and our culture and our customs and seeking the ways of righteousness as us being the sons and daughters of the true living power. For the length of days and long life and peace shall add to thee. Proverbs 3 and verse 3, "Let not mercy and truth forsake thee. Bind them about thy neck, write them upon the table of thy heart. Write your heart as your mind." Proverbs 3 and verse 4, "So shall they find favor and good understanding in the sight of Yahweh and men." Verse 5, "Trust in the Lord Yahweh thy power with all thy heart, and lean not to thy own understanding." Right, trust in the ways of the Heavenly Father and lean not to thy own understanding, since we are the sons and daughters of the true living power, which is Yahweh of Israel, us Israelites. So trust in the ways of the Heavenly Father and lean not to thy own understanding. Proverbs 3 and verse 6, "In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths." Right, so we acknowledge the ways of the Heavenly Father, and he definitely shall direct thy paths. Because the paths of the Heavenly Father is righteous and pure. You know, we want to definitely choose that path. In Proverbs 3 and verse 7, "Be not wise in thy own eyes, fear the Lord Yahweh, and depart from evil." Right, so be not wise in thy own eyes, fear the Lord Yahweh, and depart from evil. So we got to depart from evil and return back into righteousness in the sight of the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, us Israelites. Proverbs 3 and verse 8, "And it shall be health to thy navel and marrow to thy bones." Proverbs 3 and verse 9, "Honor the Lord Yahweh thy power with all substance, with first fruits and all thy increase." Proverbs 3 and verse 10, "So shall thy barns be filled with plenty, and thy press shall burst out with new wine." Proverbs 3 and verse 11, "My son, despise not the chastening of the Lord Yahweh, neither be weary of his correction." Verse 12, "For whom the Lord Yahweh loveth, he correcteth, even as a father the son in whom he delight." Verse 13, "Happy is the man that findeth wisdom and the man that getteth understanding." Proverbs 3 and verse 14, "For the merchandise of it is better than merchandise of silver, and the gain thereof than fine gold. She is more precious than rubies, and all things that hast desired are not to be compared unto her." Proverbs 3 and verse 16, "And the length of days is in her right hand, and in her left hand riches and honor." Verse 17, "Her ways are the ways of plenteousness, and all her paths are peace." It says, verse 18, "She is the tree of life to them that lay hold upon her, and everyone that returneth her." Excuse me. Proverbs 3 and verse 19, "The Lord Yahweh thy power by wisdom hath founded the earth. By understanding he established the heavens." Verse 20, "By his knowledge the depths are broken up, and the clouds drop down by dew." Proverbs 3 and verse 21, "My son, let not them depart from thy eyes, and keep sound wisdom and discretion." Proverbs 3 and verse 22, "So shall thy life be unto thy soul, and grace to thy neck." Verse 23, "Then thou shalt walk in the way of safety, and thou shalt not stumble." Verse 24, Proverbs 3 and verse 24, and it reads, "When thou layest down, thou shalt not be afraid. Yea, thou shalt lie down, and thou shalt sleep, be sweet." Proverbs 3 and verse 25, and it reads, Be not afraid of sudden fear, neither of the desolation of the wicked when it cometh. Verse 26, For the Lord Yahweh thy power shall be thy confidence, and shall keep thy foot from being taken. Proverbs 3 and verse 27, it says, Withhold not good from them that are whom is due, and what it is the power of thy hand to do it. Proverbs 3 and verse 28, Say not unto thy neighbor, and go come again, and tomorrow I will give when thou hast it by thee. Proverbs 3 and verse 29, Devise not evil against thy neighbor, saying he dwells securely by thee. Proverbs 3 and verse 30, Scribe not with a man without cause, if he have done thee no harm. Proverbs 3 and verse 31, Envy thou not the oppressor, and choose not his ways. Right, so envy thou not oppressor, and choose not his ways, but choose the ways of the Heavenly Father, because his ways are righteousness and pure. Proverbs 3 and verse 32, For the forward is an abomination to the Lord Yahweh thy power, but his secrets is with the righteous. Proverbs 3 and verse 33, The curse of the Lord Yahweh is in the house of the wicked, but he blesseth the habitations of the just. Proverbs 3 and verse 34, Surely he scorned the scorners, but he gave grace unto the lowly. Proverbs 3 and verse 35, The wise shall inherit glory, but the shame shall be promotion of fools. So with that, hopefully this sit-down lesson was edifying of the Book of Proverbs, chapter 3, verse 1, all the way through verse 35, and that was the title of the sit-down lesson. So with that, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem HaKarkadash. Shalom to the elders, Wa'akim Wa'akwaf. Until next time, I will say Shalom.